A tale of fear, flight and forbidden love await the Most Haunted team as we travel to Wales.
What?
And this week we've skipped across the border to Wales and to a place that has famous phantoms, mysterious murders and wandering spirits. Welcome to Most Haunted and Plas Newydd.
Plas Newydd was originally an unassuming 18th century cottage that was transformed into an idyllic place of beauty by two women, lovers who sought refuge here from disapproving families, becoming known as the Ladies of Llangollen. They were not native to Wales, but here they found a haven, and far from inciting local scandal due to their affection for wearing men's clothing matched with long dresses and boots, they were welcomed, becoming objects of affectionate curiosity and receiving many visitors who were attracted by their romantic story. Many of these became close friends, including William Wordsworth and the Duke of Wellington. The women lived happily in the house for almost half a century, until Eleanor's death in 1829. Given the weird but wonderful beginnings of the house, it is little wonder that local hearsay has it that many ghosts and spirits haunt Plas Newydd. Most Haunted just had to take a look.
With so much history, what will we unearth tonight? We have 24 hours to find out. This is the state bedchamber and was used for guests. The ghost of an aggressive military man has not only been felt here, it has been seen on many occasions. This apparition is usually preceded by the feelings of breathlessness and chest pains. There are two contrasting ghosts that lurk around the stable area, a small, shy boy who died mysteriously and a very angry woman. The boy appears cowering in the corners as though hiding from something or someone. The woman is said to be upset for two reasons, one because she blames herself for his death and the other because she was dismissed as a result. Strangely, it's not just the stables where these two lonely spirits wander. They also appear here in the dining room, along with the ghost of an older woman. Two former owners famously haunt this beautiful house, Sarah Ponsonby and Lady Eleanor Charlotte Butler. They love this place so much that many believe that they're still here, as their spirits have been seen and felt throughout the property. Although it has been alleged that only men are able to see the ladies, in the late 1800s, a woman named Mary Gordon visited and encountered both the spirits. The images troubled her so much that she revisited the house and met the ladies again in the library. This time they conversed, provoking her to write an account of their lives in a book called Flight of the Wild Geese.
What more could historian Leslie Smith tell us of the story of the ladies, the house, and its alleged ghostly occupants that are seen and heard regularly?
Newhall, a place of an extraordinary and new scandal that swept Great Britain as a result of two ladies who came to live here, described as a most extraordinary affair. Lady Eleanor Butler was born of aristocratic lines of the Earls of Ormond in Ireland. 16 years later, a young lady was born called Sarah Ponsonby, also of aristocratic line, the great niece of an earl. They met at boarding school. In 10 years' time, those ladies had fallen so passionately and wildly, some would say in love, that they tried to elope, dressed as men, with guns. There was a real scandal. And then, some years later, they tried again, and this time succeeded. They came here, to this place. They'd seen it 2 years earlier, and decided they wanted it. It didn't look much like the house you see behind you now, but more like Wordsworth Cottage, a little white place. But in the end, the romance started to close with the death of Lady Eleanor Butler when she was nearly 91 years of age. And although there was a 16-year gap between them, 2 years later, unfortunately Sarah, riddled with dropsy and having to be helped around with a stick, joined her friend in eternity. Many people come here now, not just because the house is beautiful, and not just because the valley is beautiful, but in memory of the people who've lived here, but particularly those two ladies of that most extraordinary affair.
Given the romantic story of how this place came to be, I was interested to know how parapsychologist Dr. Kieran O'Keefe would prepare us for the approaching investigation and what obvious pitfalls we should avoid.
Here we are in this fantastic, beautiful house in Wales with some strange stories attached to it. And I can't wait to hopefully get to the bottom of some of them.
Yeah, some very unusual characters associated with this place. Those that have lived here, those that have visited. We're reliant very much on those characters as to whether the medium can pick up on those, or if you do a Ouija board or a séance later on, whether any information about them come up. The main phenomena associated with this house is a lot more subjective feelings. There's tranquility and calm in a particular room. There's nausea and dizziness in another room. There's even a feeling of a pressure on the front of the chest. All of these are very subjective experiences and quite difficult to assess.
Now, while we've been filming here, we were in the state bedroom. Some very, very clear, precise knocking occurred earlier on today. Unfortunately, you weren't in the building. You were having a cup of tea. How many spirits are here in this house with us now? Please, can you knock out how many spirits are here in this house? Four. If there are four, can I just confirm, please knock twice for yes, once for no. Are there 4 of you here? They have to be the loudest knockings I've heard for a hell of a long time.
But these were, one of them came from there. That's what got me. That's the first time I've ever had something that clear come from right.
But that appeared to be in the top corner, above your head. Did you feel?
I thought it was coming from above you.
Above, right.
Above you.
No,
Isn't that weird how it works? I thought it was coming from above you. So for me, it's going to be very, very interesting. All the crew are accounted for, but it was almost as if somebody had a walking stick and was banging on the ceiling, as if to say, you know, or on the floor, shut up, or I'm here. So frustrating for me because you weren't there.
And how typical as well that I'm not around and really good phenomena happens. You did the right thing though, you telling me about the incident. You started an intelligent conversation trying to establish, is it just creaks or is there actually a spirit trying to communicate?
I hope that we're going to get some really good activity. Judging from what we're getting already in the day, it's looking quite good. Looking forward to it?
Very much so.
Good.
Joined by psychic artist and medium Brian Shepherd, the Most Haunted team prepare to begin the investigation of Plas Nawyth with our customary lit walk round, which will reveal to us the strange beauty of the house. What spirits will also be revealed within the coming hours.
I'm calling out to the spirits of Eleanor and Sarah.
Yeah, they're here.
Oh! What?
Low to the forehead. Suddenly.
What?
The Most Haunted team are in Wales investigating Plas Nawyth, a beautiful house with a fascinating history. Joined by psychic artist and medium Brian Shepherd, we begin with our usual lit walk round, starting in the Oak Room. Will the ladies of Llangollen make themselves known to us?
Well, this is the Oak Room. I don't know why it's called the Oak Room.
Well, something gives it away.
Yeah,
I know,
wonder.
it's fantastic,
It
isn't it?
is.
It really is stunning.
Absolutely amazing.
What's coming to mind for you straight
Well,
away?
I'm just taking in the surroundings immediately. I mean, I'm thinking I would have thought it was something else, the kitchen.
Oh, right, okay.
The kitchen.
So it's not as it's set out now.
Oh, well,
it's not as it would have been. And when do you date this house back to? When do you see it in action, as it were?
In, I would say, 1700s.
Okay.
1700s.
And used as a what?
The house itself.
Yeah,
I mean, other than a dwelling, I mean, it's a home to someone.
That's all I wanted to know, because sometimes you come into a house that's now, you think it's a house, but actually it was used as a doctor's surgery, or it was used as a vicarage.
No, this very, very much gives the feel that it was someone's home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, shall we go into another part of the house?
Let's do
All right.
Let's do that.
Do you want to go through that way?
Okay.
It's freezing, isn't it, in the whole house?
It is.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So cold.
Can I just ask you to hazard a guess, because I'm watching the temperature very carefully and I've compared it to outside and in here. What do you think the temperature is?
Oh gosh, I've no idea. 5 degrees.
It's 12.3 degrees.
Woo!
12.3 degrees, but remembering that may not sound very cold, but let's put that into a context. Outside was 13.8, so even just being here for this brief period of time, it's gone down already by 1.5 degrees, which is significant enough to make us think that it's freezing. Leaving aside my scepticism for a moment, people report cold spots when there are spirits. Here we're in one huge cold spot, so maybe it means it's a very active house.
It just feels like you've opened the fridge. I want you to tell me who's in this house.
My immediate reaction, and the strongest feeling I have, is that there are two spirits in this house.
Okay.
And that they actually, or there's highly likely that they haunt this house.
Good. Well, that's
Okay.
all. Yeah. Okay. Who
now
are they?
I'm getting a rustle of clothes. I'm getting almost a smell, a smell of sort of lavender for some reason. I believe we're talking about two ladies.
Right.
That's what I believe.
Okay.
But very much ladies together.
When you say together, what do you mean?
In a relationship.
A sexual relationship?
Yeah.
Okay. How old would you
Hard to
put
say.
these ladies at? Similar age or?
One, I would say, is significantly older than the other.
Okay.
By significant, does that mean a couple of years?
20 years,
Right. Okay.
as opposed to 2, yeah. 20 years.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I have a name. I think Eleanor. Eleanor. The other lady, Sarah.
Okay.
Sarah.
Okay, well, I'm going to bring Leslie in here because Leslie, as usual, has been listening in the wings.
Not at
A
all.
lot of information already. And anything right?
Yep,
Okay.
all of it.
Great.
The room we were in just now in the Oak Room was indeed the kitchen. People there for a very long time have felt a bit sick and nauseous and then a bit dizzy. It was a tradition of collecting oak here. People brought it to the house, and that's why the room is studied out as it is now.
Absolutely.
Quite a bit later. The room was probably quite a bit different when the people who lived here. Both of the names you've given, I'm not going to give you any more for the surnames yet, all right? The age, one is, I can say this, I believe, 16 years older than the other.
Okay.
Well done. And the relationship, well, despite the fact a lot of people would like to think that they were just close friends, the general view is that they were indeed lesbians living
Right.
here in this house.
All right, shall we move on to a different area?
Wait.
Oh, hang on.
Wait.
What have you got? You all right?
Yeah, no, there's something else in this. There's something about this room. There's something under this room, isn't there? There's something more to this house.
What do you mean?
Over here.
What?
This part of the room. No, there's definitely something else. Is there a door? Is there not a trap door or anything, is there?
What you mean
There's
under
something
here?
underneath. Yeah, there's something underneath. There's another room. There's another room somewhere.
Now, I have a sneaky suspicion, I think I know what you're talking about, so does Kieran, but you know, and Carl, our producer, knows exactly what you're talking about. Is he right?
What I can tell you is you couldn't possibly have known this. There's no question anybody could possibly say this was looked up in any way, because I can tell you that there is another room exactly where we are now, not that much further forward than Kieran, up to the chair.
Right.
And what I can tell you is it's only just been found. There is no question you could have known that, Brian, because I've only been shown that by the official surveyor in the last 3 hours.
But what has this got to do with the spirit
Yes, that's what I'd like to know.
But I don't know. There's something very strong about it. They almost, well, okay, I'm going to say this, manifest themselves over this part of the room.
How exciting.
I know. Well, let's move on and see
Well,
what else we can pick up. Maybe more to this story. That would be really interesting. So we've come upstairs and we've come into this very nice bedroom. What are you sensing in this particular room here?
And what I'm sensing immediately then, what I'm sensing is something different. It's something different from the presence of the two ladies.
Right.
Okay. I feel some sort of tightness around the chest. There's a male presence in here. Got a large man. Steely grey hair. And nearer the bed, the more it is, the more you pick it up.
Was this his bed?
I don't know. I don't think so. But I think there's every reason to believe that people who have slept in this bed have felt that presence as well. Could have been a Henry.
What did he do?
Maybe a military man.
Okay.
Okay.
What time period are you talking about with him here? You say separate from the women, so is he here
later,
before?
No, I think later.
Okay.
Later. I would think that guests slept here. And he, for some reason, certainly did not want them sleeping in this room. And I think they probably felt, as I felt, a pressure on the chest, slight nauseous feeling sick.
Leslie, I'm going to just, because you're just there, you've been listening.
I have.
And?
The description of the pressing on the chest is known. I'd be interested to come back myself here in the bedroom tonight, have a look again. This indeed was the guest room, known as the stateroom, when the ladies had the house. But in fact, when a military man lived here, as he did, and took the house over in the 1800s, a very senior military man, very possessive of this house, I think the evidence seems to point he did actually choose to sleep in here, and not the room that the ladies slept in.
So as Leslie's just informed us, this would have been the room that the ladies would have stayed in. Is that right, Leslie?
Yes, I think so.
Okay,
yes.
right, okay. So we know that anyway, because Leslie's already said it. But for you, how does this room feel?
Well, okay, we know it, and I absolutely know it because, their presence here is very, very strong indeed.
Was anybody sitting on here before we came in?
No, I didn't. Did anybody sit down on the bed? No.
Not allowed to.
Why? Oh, look at that! Are you recording?
Looks like Buttock sitting on the cover.
We see it, Joe.
It does.
Oh, tapping. Listen.
It looks like someone sitting either side the bed. Very
It does
clearly,
actually.
doesn't it?
Look, one
And the
there
ladies
and one
slept
there.
together in this bed.
Really?
They did
Yeah.
sleep
In this
together.
bed?
Not in this bed.
No.
No, the room has been
Ooh.
reefer. Did you hear that cry?
Yes. They're present very strongly in this room, but throughout the whole house, Brian?
Oh, yes, no, throughout the whole house.
Okay.
But very, very strongly in this room. Very strongly in this
What
room.
activity would they be able to do? What would we could experience here tonight?
As far as I'm concerned, what they're doing is going about their daily duties, if you like. But very much together. I can't believe that. What was that? What was that? Some noise you picked up on?
No, I just felt the whole floor go boom like
Yeah.
that then.
Yeah.
I didn't move.
Or-
Did anybody else move?
No, I looked round and... Okay.
No, just that, you know, but very, very together, people, you know, very, very close. I get every feeling they probably...
I'm calling out to the spirits of Eleanor and Sarah.
Yeah, they're here.
You're all right. Whereabouts are they?
No, keep call out. They're here
Eleanor
in this...
and Sarah, I'm calling out to the spirits of Eleanor and Sarah. This is your house. We know that. Please come forward. Please come and talk to us. We don't mean you any harm. Make a noise for us. Use your voice.
I think they prefer men.
They prefer men.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that's good, though.
I think they prefer
They like the
men.
company of men, we know that.
Really?
As
Do-
well as women, but they like
really?
the company of men. They were slightly competitive about other women, some would argue. But Eleanor has a
okay.
vile temper.
Really?
Be careful.
Oh, right. I just get this feeling, you know, that they're standing around, wondering what we're doing here, whispering.
Should we go further up?
No, let's
yeah,
go.
let's go further
Yes,
up.
yes, of course. Yeah.
Come on then.
Apart from the aggressive military figure with whom Brian is struggling for a name, our encounters with the spirits of Eleanor and Sarah lead us to believe that the energy within the house is largely of a benevolent nature. Will this feeling continue as we switch to night vision and resume our investigation in darkness?
As though something reached out from the wall.
What?
You were killed.
The Most Haunted team are investigating Plas Nawath, a beautiful house in mid-Wales with an amazing story of the two women who transformed it from a lowly cottage to the incredible structure it is today. Already we have encountered their benevolent spirits as well as that of an aggressive military man. What more can we expect as we switch to night vision?
As though something reached out from the wall.
What?
You were killed. What is that? Get on the bed, for God's sake!
Kieran, Brian, Leslie and I begin the night vision investigation on the ground floor, determined to put substance to the phantoms Brian has already sensed around us.
So, it's the four of us.
Yes. Leslie and Brian, myself and Kieran. And we've got the run of the whole house.
It's very dark. I'm very pleased to be here. It's an exciting house, but it's extremely dark.
How you feeling, Brian?
I'm feeling okay at the moment. It is very, very dark.
I'm absolutely fine. I'm really concerned about the cold because it's gone down at least 3.5 degrees from when we first arrived at the house, and it's just gonna affect us.
I feel apprehensive. I do feel apprehensive. I don't know why, I just do.
With the air alive with tension, we call out for Sarah and Eleanor, the ladies of Llangollen, to make themselves known to us.
If there are any spirit people here, please come and talk to us. Make yourself be known. We don't mean you any harm, we just want to talk to you. We know that we're in your house and your space, but please come and talk to us, make noises, let's hear your footsteps, try and use your voice, try and talk to us. What was that?
Yes, I heard it.
No, it was like something behind you, like a
dropping
tap
or-
or a drop. What was that?
Yes, I heard it.
No, it was like something behind you, like a
dropping
tap
or-
or a drop.
Don't drop anything, no.
Did you hear it, Kieran?
I did, yeah.
What did it sound like?
It did sound like something dropped. It could have been a creak from one of us
Oh,
because
yes, it
we
could
weren't
have.
perfectly
I
still.
wasn't conscious that it was me, but yes, it certainly could have been.
Was that you, Leslie?
What?
Leslie?
There's something right beside me.
Oh,
It sounded like a
I didn't hear
growl
it.
or a
Growl.
burp
It
or...
wasn't my tummy.
no, I definitely feel that they're here.
Sarah, Eleanor, please make another noise for us.
Oh, sorry, I thought for a minute They were there again. I picked them up earlier on, and I swear they were stood right there, right over that side of the room there.
That was again.
Right, where the hell's that?
That was very, very close to us.
And that was a growl like the one
Yes,
I heard.
it was.
Well, it didn't sound like a growl to
It
me.
was.
It sounded like movement to me and
was
Kieran, like a
movement
thud
on
or a
boards.
bang.
Almighty!
What have you seen? What is it?
As though something reached out from the wall.
Wait, which wall?
Here, just here. What?
No, I'll tell you why. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Kieran?
It was the same again.
Yeah, I heard that.
Now that was not outside, and there's nobody else in this building.
Something in
Well,
this room.
hang on. What's in the room?
There's something in this room.
What?
There's a presence in this.
Male or female? Who? Where is she standing?
I need.
Okay.
I'm sure I got them. I'm sure just fleetingly.
Please bang for us.
That's outside of this room.
It's in the house, though.
Yeah.
In the house.
It is in the house.
Yeah, it's outside of this room. It did
It sounds
sound
to
more
me
distant.
like it's coming from upstairs or behind that room. Do you know what I'm thinking?
Downstairs.
Are you thinking?
Well, where you said your secret, there's a room below.
Below us, are you?
Well, yes. What do you think?
I'm a bit alarmed about it. The first time anybody's looked in there.
I've had enough.
Did you feel a vibration?
Properly, you know.
I felt vibration.
Let's hold hands as best we. There it is again.
Listen to this.
Right. Okay. You ready? Please make the noise again.
Are you trying to tell us that you're in the cellar? You feel that grating under your feet?
No, I can't feel it.
Everybody keep absolutely still.
Are you trying to tell us to come down into the cellar? And again, please, let us know by making a noise. You're trying to tell us to come into the cellar. Make a noise if you are. Thank you. Now, where is that coming from? Right, Kieran, I felt the vibration under my feet at that time.
At that exact point.
Yes. I think we should go into the cellar.
Right, let me tell you when you get down there, because you've not seen it.
No.
There's a wall, and I was taken down earlier as a, to show around, and there was this chunk of bricks missing where they've only just discovered this room. It's only just been discovered.
Okay. Let's go.
So nobody has looked in it properly except with a torch. One surveyor's looked in it with a torch.
Let's go. We are certain that something is calling us to move to the cellar and its secret room. So casting doubt aside, we descend to discover what awaits. Meanwhile, Carl and Stuart have moved to the master bedroom on the upper floor.
Right, how you feeling, Carl? You alright?
I've got to say, Stu, I've been feeling weird in this house all day. I have. First up, I know you have as well. And there's lots of bits been going on.
Yeah.
And I know you experienced something up here earlier, and I know I did.
Yeah.
And I'm a bit apprehensive about being here this late at night.
If there's anybody in this room with us now, my name's Stuart.
My name's Carl.
If you are here... What the hell was that, Carl? What the hell was that, Carl? I had the camera fixed on... I panned off you and finished on the chair. I thought... There you go, I've just heard something else again. That's coming... It sounds like it's coming from the wall. That sounds daft, that, but...
This area here. Oh, right now.
Is that solid, that wall, or...? What the hell's that? No, where's that coming from? Hey?
Come on.
Seriously? We both heard a growl, or it sounded like a growl. Was that what it was?
It's like the... No, the lights are on out there, but there's no one there.
I wonder where that could have been. I mean, this is me banging now. But it wasn't that though, was it?
No.
If you are here, if you're around that chair, could you please show yourself, please? What the hell was that then? I just felt like a pressure. Where are you?
I'm here.
Felt like a pressure just on the back of the shoulder there. How was that, Carl?
That came from
Hey?
underneath the floorboard just there.
Where do you think it came from? Well, I'm pointing in that direction, so... Okay. Do you wish to harm us? Do you wish to harm the both of us? Do you not? Do you not? Yeah. Do you not like men in your house?
My first thought. Do you hear that? It's right in my ear. Right
What was
in my
it?
ear. It's like a.
The increasing unease that they have experienced makes Carl and Stuart abandon their vigil within the master bedroom. Whilst down in the cellar, Brian, Kieran, Leslie and I are about to discover what lies in wait there.
Okay, now we're in the cellar, directly underneath the library. It's creepy in here. And if you look over there, we'll all get in and I'll show you. Can you see where that brick's been taken out?
Yeah.
That brick has only just been taken out to discover there's a room beyond. And when you're looking in there with the camera, other than a torch that's showing just a surveyor, a couple of people will be the first people to see it. Now, why was that bricked up?
I just see rubble.
Yes, there's rubble in there.
Oh, all the way up.
It sounded like there's something in front of you, Kieran.
There's evidence of a boy here somewhere.
A boy?
A boy.
Have you got his
Youngster.
name?
Oh, no.
I have.
No, I haven't.
Don't say anything yet.
There's
Not
evidence
going to.
of a boy who came down here. I wonder if that was bricked up then or not. There's a G coming across to me.
Where?
Yeah.
Yes, keep going.
Gareth?
He's bang on.
Gareth? Are
Gareth.
you here? What are you doing down here?
Listen.
You were killed, weren't you? You were killed. You were...
When?
Something happened to you. You were killed. What? In the... Inside the house? No, not inside the house.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did everybody hear it?
What did you hear?
Okay.
Yeah. A blow to the head, a blow to the forehead. Suddenly. Suddenly killed. No, you were tending, so you were doing something, weren't you? You were doing something. Oh.
You're in pain.
No, I... There was an accident. He was killed in an accident. A horse? A horse? His hoof, a hoof in the side of the head. Oh, and yet you run around again. Tap on the wall, Gareth, tap.
Brian, is he speaking to you in Welsh or showing you pictures? What's he doing? Or in English?
That
Whoa,
noise
listen.
again.
That was from down there.
So the stable boy's death is no longer a mystery and seems to be nothing more sinister than a tragic accident. Can we lay the remaining ghosts of Plasnoweth to rest as our investigation reaches its climax?
What is that? It's on the bed.
Dad, look!
The most haunted investigation of Plasnoweth, an intriguing house with a colourful history, is reaching its conclusion in the early hours of the morning. We are determined to learn more of Sarah and Eleanor, as well as the aggressive military man. Will a ladies' only vigil between Leslie, Kath and myself provoke an appearance from these elusive spirits?
Calling out to any spirits in this house, any astral beings, we don't mean you any harm. We come with so much respect for you. We're in your house. Please, we feel that we're uninvited and you must think us very rude. But please, if you can allow us into your house, could you come and introduce yourselves to us? Come and walk towards us. Let us know that you're around. What? What? Something went behind you.
Yes, I felt something behind me, but I'm sure I'm just imagining it.
No, I just saw a flash of light.
The table's moving.
Oh, listen. Please, put your hands on the table.
Somebody... What? I thought somebody was moving. I don't like it, you know. Just thought I'd have to tell you that.
I feel sick. Bit of tension, I think.
Is that you? Did you just drag something across the table?
Well, no.
Fantastic. Put your hands on the
What
table.
would I drag across the table?
It was
Both
something
hands on here.
dragging across the table. Put your hands on the table.
Do I have to?
Do I have to?
Come on.
I can't find the table.
Listen.
Who was that?
What was
Who was moving?
Leslie just moved
No,
back.
I've definitely looked and moved in a circle. That was definitely me.
One of these days I'm going to be panning this camera around and there's a face going to be in it. And it's not going to be one of ours.
Don't.
Right, put one hand on the table. Leslie, you put both on. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Put one hand on the table, Kat.
I've got one hand.
If there's anybody here, any spirit people here in this house, come towards this table.
No! Okay. Not Les. Les is going right away now.
If we'd known each other now, in this day and age, I'm sure we would have been great mates and had a really good giggle and a good laugh. Come on. Just show us that you're here. Can you make... What?
Yeah, I heard
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
That was like giggling.
Was it?
Women's giggling.
Yes.
Was it?
Yeah?
Sensing that the ladies, Sarah and Eleanor, are unhappy with our presence in their house, Leslie, Kath and I move our vigil upstairs, hoping to make more tangible contact with the spirit of the military man.
General, if you're here, I know these are women invading your space. Doesn't like it in here.
If there's anybody here, please can you make a noise? Put the torch on.
I don't like that bed. It's like somebody lying on it.
I know. You please make a noise on the stairs, perhaps? Do you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Just coming from the corner over there. That way. I think we'll probably get a better result when we've got a couple of men with us.
Oh, did you hear that?
No,
What
what?
is that then?
Did you hear that, Leslie?
Yes.
What? Oh, get off.
No,
really?
honest to God, it was like over here.
I think we'll probably get a better result when we've got a couple of men with us.
Oh, did
that
you hear
then?
that?
No,
What is
what?
that then?
What? What's the matter?
What's the matter?
Did you not hear it? What? Where's the door?
With definite spiritual activity driving us from the room, we leave the final stage of this unsettling investigation to Brian and Carl. What more will they glean from the house and its erroneous spirits?
You alright?
Yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm okay.
You alright, Brian?
Yeah, it's all right. It's like there's sorry, I'm touching a band across my chest.
You okay?
Yeah, it's all right. I've just been a little bit sick. Oh. Okay.
Crumbs, it's oppressive in here, isn't
Yeah, it is. It is.
it? Are you here? Shit, I thought I was a man.
This absolutely bloody life its own.
I wish we could show people at home the atmosphere, because the atmosphere is so different now, isn't it?
It's chilling, isn't it?
Are you here?
What is that? It's on the bed.
That.
What the hell?
Okay, if
Where's
you're
that
here,
come from? Is that on the ceiling or what?
if you're here, please knock twice. That is so clear. This was, how clear was this like we had before?
Yeah, this is definitely. This is a man. This is a presence in this room. This is a man.
Are you a man?
Are you a man?
I've just had a warm feeling right the way down my arm.
Yeah.
If you're a man, did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. What's that coming from?
I can't hear That is horrible. It's horrible. That's horrible. I don't like it. I don't like that at all. Sorry, if I grab hold of you, Brian.
No, it's okay. It's like I heard it. It's like a dragging or scratching noise, isn't it?
Okay. If you're really here and you really are from another dimension, just show us one more sign and I promise you we will go. Either make a sound, something big. Make a big bang, a big noise.
Oh my shit. Is it above us or what? Oh no, something.
Something's moving.
Something's
moving.
There's something in the room moving.
Something's in the room.
Behind the wall or what?
There's something in the room with us. There's something in the room. We're not alone in here.
I feel uncomfortable, do you?
I feel very uncomfortable.
I feel.
Okay. One bang and we'll go. I promise you we'll go. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Go.
After such a mesmerising investigation, what would parapsychologist Dr. Kieran O'Keefe make of the phenomena that we have witnessed?
To date, Most Haunted hasn't experienced a lot of knocking in these past few investigations. However, in this most recent investigation, that appeared to be the only phenomena for which people could not find an explanation.
If you're here, please knock twice.
A drop in temperature over the course of the investigation could actually cause the wood, either the wood panelling or the wood flooring, to shrink, and that can cause a popping or even a knocking sound. The difficulty is, however, that on some of the vigils, with Carl and Brian, for example, there did appear to be some sort of pattern to it. It was almost as though it was responding to their conversation, responding to questions, if you will.
Knock twice.
Earlier on in the investigation, in fact during one of the interviews with Yvette, the team recorded the loudest bang that they've ever had on any of the investigations.
How many spirits are here in this house with us now? Please, can you knock out how many spirits are here in this house?
All the team were accounted for. They were all in the same room, and it appeared as though there was nobody else in the house. But remember, we're dealing with isolated bangs, and even though there was a conversation, can we be 100% certain that there wasn't anybody else in the house? As a skeptic, I'd have to say no.
If there are 4, can I just confirm, please knock twice for yes, once for no. Are there 4 of you here?
All in all, Most Haunted's investigation of this particular location did reveal some interesting auditory phenomena in the form of banging. Any of the phenomena experienced didn't tie in with previous eyewitness testimony, so I still have to remain skeptical about this particular investigation.
The Most Haunted investigation of Plas Nawath and its fascinating story of the ladies of Llangollen has been an intriguing journey into the unknown. And once again, we are left questioning what we have witnessed throughout the hours of our vigil. Contact with the spirits that undoubtedly hold the house dear, or something more sinister. It's up to you to decide. Until next time, sleep tight.
Well, that was the last in the series of new Most Haunted. Next week, an extraordinary new show starts here on Living as Johnny Fiore visits families who say they're sharing their homes with restless spirits, and a few famous faces in store as well in Living with the Dead. It starts next Tuesday at 9. Stay with us, it's the biggest case of Josh's career.